All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are live. Hey, if you can hear me and if you can see my screen, go ahead and type in the chat box. Let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that you can see my screen. I'm excited to, yes, yes, we can hear you. Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna switch slides real quick. Tell me if you can see this, the slide switch I just made. Can you guys all see that? Awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, ready to get started. Can't wait. This looks awesome. Awesome. Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here in about 30 seconds. So, grab a pen, grab a pad of paper. All right, I wish you guys could see these comments. People are coming in. You guys are excited about this, and I am so excited to share it with you. So we're going to get started here in about 20 more seconds. Grab a pen, grab a pad of paper. Make sure you are in a quiet location because you're not going to want to miss a second of what I have to share with you on this call. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to discover the easiest system ever for making money online, and I know it's a big claim and a big promise, and I promise you that I'm going to come through on it. This is crazy. I'm so excited, so excited. Okay, so 10 more seconds and we're going to get started. If you're ready to get started, go ahead and type in yes in the chat box. Yes, yes, Devon, ready to get started. Can't wait. Awesome. Been waiting for this. Okay, very cool. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I am going to officially start us off. We are now officially starting, and my name is Devon Brown, as you can see here. My name is Devon Brown, and you are about to discover a never-before-seen done-for-you system that adds thousands of subscribers to your email list each month and generates commissions of up to $997 per sale, all on complete autopilot, even if you're brand new and have no earthly idea what you're doing. Yes, all of that is true, and I am reading that correctly, and you read that correctly. You're about to discover a never-before-seen, done-for-you system that adds thousands of subscribers to your email list each month and generates commissions of up to $997 per sale, all on complete autopilot, even if you're brand new and have no earthly idea what you're doing. And I want to make sure you stay to the end because I've got a free gift for you. You see, because I value your time, just for staying to the end of this presentation, I'm going to give you a free gift. This free report reveals my top 2 underground sources for anyone who wants quality traffic to their site. And so I'm going to give you guys the download link so you can access this report for free at the end of this presentation. Is my way of thanking you for joining me. All right, so I want to make a big promise to you, and my promise to you is this. By the end of this webinar, you'll understand exactly why 99% of online money-making systems fail, but more importantly, you'll understand why this system, the easiest system ever, has worked for virtually everyone who has plugged into it. And yes, you heard me correctly. I know that's a bold claim, right? I just told you that this system has worked for virtually 100% of the people who chose to plug into it, right? And that's a bold claim, but the reason it's true is because this system removes all of the barriers to success. And in case you're wondering, this is not an MLM, okay? This is not one of those programs where you have to make qualifying sales to earn commissions. It's nothing like that. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your prior experience. There's no prior experience necessary. If you've never tried to make money online before, that's okay. There's no building your own website. There's no blogging. There's no SEO. There's no techie stuff. There's none of that stuff with this system. And does this system work? Well, let me show you. Let me give you a little bit of proof and show you what is going on with other people with this system. And all right, so let's take a look at some of these people real quick here. So this is Stan. Stan got 5,600 people on his email list in just 15 days, and he made his first sale in less than 24 hours after we turned on the system. If you can see this, how many of you would like to grow? If you type in yes into the chat box, if you would like to add 5,600 people to your email list in as little as 15 days and make your first sale the very first day the system gets turned on to you, how many of you would like that? Say yes. Type yes into the chat box. Yes, yes would be awesome. I got one person here who says, I haven't grown a list of 5,600 people and I have been doing this for 2 years. Awesome. Here's another person. This is Drew. Drew plugged into this system and he grew his list by over 2,000 subscribers in less than 15 days. And you look over here, he has made, oh, I'm sorry, not Drew, Dan, excuse me. Dan grew his list. I was adding Dan and grew and I got Drew. My bad. This is Dan. Dan grew his list by over 2,000 subscribers. And you can see that to date, he has made over 74 sales using this system. How many of you guys would like to grow a list like Dan of over 2,000 subscribers? How many of you would like to make 74 sales? How awesome would that be if you could make 74 affiliate commissions? How awesome. And by the way, real quick, testimonials and case studies are 100% real, but they're not a guarantee of income. I'm sure you know that, but I just wanted to say that. This is Dave. Dave grew his list to 2,095 people. You can see this is his actual get responses, his actual autoresponder account. Grew his list to 2,095 people in less than 1 month. And he got his first sale when we turned on the system for him. And in less than 48 hours, he made his first sale. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to make your first sale in 48 hours. I'm just showing you what has worked for other people. But how many of you would like results like this where you could potentially make your first sale in just 48 hours? How awesome would that be? Who is this? This is Alan. This is Alan. So Alan had 2,500 new subscribers on his email list just 9 days after he started using this system. All right. And Alan's first sale came 11 days after we turned the system on for him. So I want you to think about that. Not everybody makes sales in their first 24 or 48 hours. Sometimes it happened. With Alan, the way it happened is Alan grew his list to over 2,500 new subscribers in just 9 days. And then 2 days after that, he made his first sale. So, guys, really, would it be that bad if 11 days from today you made your first sale and then the sale started rolling in after that? Would that be horrible, right? If you would like results like Alan, type yes into the chat box. This is awesome. Let me show you guys one more here. This is Pradeep. This is awesome. Look at this. Pradeep grew his Aweber email list to over 10,000 subscribers in less than 2 months with this system. You guys can see here. Let me enlarge this for you so you can actually see this, if you can see this here. Can you guys see this? Type in the chat box and let me know if you can see this. 10,632 subscribers in less than 2 months with this system. And just a few days after we plugged into the system, he made his first sale and the sale started to come in. So just imagine having an email list of 10,000 people in less than 2 months. I know some of you guys have been trying to make money online for more than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and your email list isn't that big. And if you don't even know what an email list is, don't worry about it. But just wanted to show you that people are getting amazing, amazing results with this system. And I wanted to show you that proof that this system works so you know you're in the right place. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Those are just a few average examples of the results people are getting with the easiest system ever. So, question, would you like to know how to push the easy button and get results like the ones you just saw? If so, type yes into the chat box. If you would like to know how to push the easy button and get results like the ones you just saw, go ahead and type yes into the chat box. Yes, Devon, that is awesome. I want a list of 10,000 people. Okay, cool. All right. So you guys will have to excuse me. I sometimes talk fast when I get excited, and showing the results that people are getting, it kind of excites me, and I hope you're excited too. But let me show you how to get the most out of this system and how to get results. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn your cell phone on silent if you haven't already. I want you to remove all distractions. I want you to close out all other tabs and windows on your computer. Turn off social media. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to engage with me for the next 45 to 60 minutes. That's how you're going to get the most results. Engage with me for the next 45 to 60 minutes, because if you're serious about making money online, I am going to show you the fastest and easiest way, and I promise you've never seen anything like this before. So go ahead and type in yes, Devon, if you're willing to remove all distractions and just hang out with me for the next 45 to 60 minutes or so. Are you ready to rock and roll? I want you to be engaged on this adventure with me, because I promise you it'll be time very, very, very well spent. Are you in? Yes. Okay, awesome. Yes, I'm in. Awesome. Cool. You've got my undivided attention. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, let's get the necessary legal stuff out of the way. You can see here I've got my official my lawyer thing here, and this is my official lawyer guy. Apparently I'm only paying him 5 cents, but let's get the legal. If you guys read this, I thought this is pretty funny. Anyway, Let's get the legal stuff out of the way. Disclaimer. While every single person who has used this system to this point has added thousands of people to their email list and made at least one affiliate sale on complete autopilot, past performance is not a guarantee of future results. While all testimonials you'll see are 100% legit, that is not a guarantee that you'll make any specific amount of money. And while this system can add thousands of people to your email list and help you pocket your first sale before you even know what the heck is going on, ultimately, your success is up to you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why it's called your success. I love you, and I would guarantee you $1 million if I could, but I can't, so I won't. And besides, you're smarter than that. Okay, are we all clear? Do you guys understand the disclaimer as I have read it? I cannot continue until you type yes into the chat box. Type in yes that you understand the disclaimer. Let me know that you understand the disclaimer. Yes. Yes, Devon, I understand. Yes. Okay, awesome. And just wanted you guys, ultimately your success is up to you. And one last thing, I know you already know this, but I'm not promising that you're going to be rich overnight. You won't be rich overnight, but you already knew that, right? Hopefully you're like my buddy Napoleon Dynamite here, and you're like, well, duh, Devon, I know I'm not going to be rich overnight. Awesome. Okay. All right, so let's jump into this. All right, there are two important questions, and answering these two questions will determine if you're in the right place and if this is the needle in a haystack system that you've been looking for. Hold on, let me get a sip of water. Okay. All right. All right, so two important questions we want to answer. The first question we want to answer is, who is this system for? First thing we want to answer, who is this system for? And the second thing we want to answer is, what are the exact steps involved in making this system work? No surprises. And you guys can see what I've written down here. It says no one ever does this one. See, no one ever says, here are the exact steps you're going to have to take in the exact order. Here's the exact amount of time you're going to have to spend on each step so that you're crystal clear as to exactly what you're going to have to do and what you're getting into. And this is one of the most important things. So I'm going to do this one with you here in just a little bit. All right, so we're going to answer these two questions though. All right, so let's answer the first question. All right, the first question is, who is this system for? Now, this system is for you if you want the guaranteed fastest, path to results in making money online. Type yes into the chat box. Let me know that this system is for you. Is this right? If you want the fastest guaranteed path to results, type yes. Let me know this system is for you. This system is for you if you're brand new to making money online and you want the shortest and easiest path to success. How many of you out there are new? I know we've got a bunch of people on this training. How many of you are brand new to making money online and you want the shortest and easiest path to success? All right. Number 3, this system is for you if you're tired of jumping from biz op to biz op. How many of you have been in this make money online world for a little while and you just keep jumping from business opportunity to business opportunity, right? If that's for you, then if that describes you, then this system is for you. This system is for you if you're not very techy. How many of you out there are not very techy? Type, I'm not very techy. How many of you are not very techy? How many of you feel held back by the technical stuff? If that is you, then this system is for you. This system is for you. Number 5, this system is for you if you're involved in a make money online MMO. If you ever see MMO, that means make money online. Right? So if you're involved in a make money online business opportunity and you're looking to have people join underneath you, this system is for you. How many of you are involved in some kind of business opportunity and you want people underneath you? How many of you guys are, this system is for you. All right. Number 6, this system is for you if you understand the importance of having a huge email list and you want the fastest, easiest, and most cost-effective way to build one. How many of you guys know that you need an email list? How many of you understand the importance? Type, I understand or just type in yes or type. If you understand the importance of having a huge email list and you want the fastest and easiest and most cost-effective way to build one, this system is for you. All right. This system is for you if you want to make $10,000 a month or more selling make money online affiliate products or business opportunities, right? If you're involved, if you're like, man, I want to sell affiliate products and I want to sell business opportunities and I want to be one of those people who makes, 5 figures a month or more, then this system is for you. And number 8, this is really important. I'm going to slow down here for a second because this is important. This system is for you. This system is for you if you're a person who would rather pay for the solution as opposed to paying for instructions on how to build a solution by yourself. That's a very important statement. So let me explain what I mean by that. Let's pretend you're going to drive from New York to LA, right? You're going to go from New York, you're going to start in New York, and you're going to go all the way to LA. Now, if you're driving, let me ask this, if you're driving from New York to LA, what solution do you need? Type your answer in the chat box. If you're driving from New York to LA, that's right, exactly. You guys all type that. You need a car. You need a vehicle, right? You need a car. Somebody said I want an airplane. I know, I would want an airplane too, but you got to drive there because that's how this analogy works, right? So if you're driving from New York to LA, obviously you need a car. So here's the question. Pay attention. This is an important question. If the solution you need is a car, then which option would you choose? Option 1, you can buy a do-it-yourself car kit and get to work building your car. Or option 2, you can buy a badass car that is already built. Which option would you choose? Would you choose option number 1, the do-it-yourself car kit? Or would you choose option number 2 and just buy a badass car that's already built? Which would you choose? Right? Yes, obviously. Everybody typed in option number 2. So if you choose option number 2, then you're going to love this system. All right. Now, keep in mind, look what I've got down here, ladies and gentlemen. It says, note, driving from New York to LA is still your responsibility. You've still got to drive from New York to LA, right? It's your journey. But I'm going to build the car and I'll be in the car along with you, all right, to make sure that I help you get there. All right. So don't try to build the car yourself. I hope that did that little analogy make sense? Did that make sense? The whole building a car versus getting a car that's already built. Did that make sense? Awesome. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So let me ask you, are you someone looking for the fastest and easiest path to building a huge email list and making affiliate sales? And are you interested in a done-for-you system that has me and my staff do all the heavy lifting so that you don't have to figure out all of the techie stuff, writing stuff, or the what the heck do I do next stuff by yourself? Are you that person? If you're that person, let me know. Type it, because if you are that person, if you say yes and you are that person, then this system is for you. That's who this system is for. All right? Okay, so 2 important questions. First question, who is this system for? We just answered that, right? This system is for you if you are the person looking for the fastest and easiest path to building a huge email list and making affiliate sales, and you're interested in a done-for-you system that has me do all the heavy lifting, all right? The second question is, what are the exact steps involved in making this system work so that you don't have any surprises? So what we're going to do is we're going to answer the second question in just a little bit, and I'm going to show you the exact physical steps you'll have to take in order to make this system work, and then you can determine for yourself that you can in fact do those steps. But first, I need to introduce myself. I just realized there are a lot of you guys, I didn't just realize, obviously it's in my presentation, but whatever. There are a lot of you guys out there who have no earthly idea who I am. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I should listen, or you don't know why you should listen to me. So for those of you who don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Devon Brown. By the way, it's pronounced Devon, not Devin. And I am also known as the king of making it simple. Somebody actually said one time, they called me that. They're like, Devon, you just make things so simple. You're the king of making it simple. And I absolutely love that nickname because that's what I want to do, is I want to make things really simple for you. So here are my superpowers. For those of you guys who don't know me, my first superpower is making things simple, right? My second superpower is in creating systems that any random person off the street can make work. Like literally, I can pull any random person off the street, and as long as they have basic computer skills, and what I mean by that is they know how to check their email, or they know how to go to a website, or they know how to sign up for something online. If you can do that basic stuff, then you can make the systems that I can create, or that the systems that I create, you can make those systems work. All right. And then my third superpower is hip hop dancing. I used to actually be in a hip hop crew, and I learned all my dance moves from MC Hammer, which means that I am dating myself. But anywho, that has nothing to do with this presentation. I just thought that I would throw that in there. All right. Now, for those of you guys who don't know me, I've been on stages around the world. These are some pictures just from me on stages at different seminars. If you guys know who Russell Brunson is, if you've ever heard of something called ClickFunnels, I've been on stage there. I often MC their events. This is me on stage there. This particular event here had 1,100 people, I believe, at it, which was super awesome. This is me cruising the Caribbean. This is me at an event called what was this? World Internet Summit. For my 34th birthday, I decided to take myself to Europe for, 17 days? This is me off the coast of Spain, and this is me in front of the Eiffel Tower. This here, I don't know if you can notice in this picture, this is water, and over here is land. And I got to go to Hawaii, and this is me skydiving in Hawaii, and I got to jump out of the plane over the water, and then we flew back and landed on the land, which was super, super, super awesome. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of insight into me and who I am, and I figure that pictures speak 1,000 words. But here's the thing I need you to understand. I don't show you this stuff to impress you, but rather to impress upon you the fact that I actually walk the walk. But what's probably and should be more important to you, all right, I should say more important to you. By the way, I am notorious for typos, all right? So if you see any typos, just ignore them. I am I'm not only the king of making things simple, I'm the king of typos. All right. So if any of you guys are good at making typos, let me know. We are kindred spirits. But what's more important to you guys is not the results that I get for myself. The results that I get for myself shouldn't really matter. What should matter to you are the results that my systems have gotten for other people. That's what should matter to you. So let's take a look at that real quick. Let's take a peek inside my private Facebook group, which hopefully you'll be a part of this week. And let's see what actual users of my systems have to say. All right, so this is, sorry, I just took a drink of water. This is Mark. Mark says, made my first sale. This system works. And you guys can see here, this is an actual notification from the easiest system ever. By the way, I want you to notice something real quick. If you guys see my name here, you guys see this little shield next to my name. Do you guys see that? Type in yes. Let me know if you see that. The little shield next to my name. This little shield means that I am the admin of this group. I show this to you to show you that I am these are actual screenshots. They're not a guarantee of anything. I'm not guaranteeing you money. But what I'm showing you is that these are actual results from actual people in my group. And you know it's my group because of this little shield here. Whenever I write something, I'm the group admin. So I just wanted to show you that this is legit. So Mark says, made my first sale. This system works. This is not Rose. This is a guy named Sammy. Check this out. Just started, made 4 sales, got 31 subscribers in 2 days. Wow, this is great. Thanks. My name is Sammy. In the Facebook picture is my wife. She thinks I am crazy for doing this. How many of you guys out there have spouses that think you're crazy for being involved in this industry? All right. If so, you're just like Sammy, and you can see the support that everybody's getting here. This is Mark again. I posted another one from Mark because he says another sale with this system. Keep pressing. He's made multiple sales. This is David says, wow, literally started traffic yesterday and already had a sale this morning. Let's see who we got next. This is David again. Boom, 2 more sales yesterday. So he's making affiliate sales. He's growing his email list. You can see the support here that he's getting. Glenn says 3 more sales this week. Notice he didn't say 3 sales this week. He said 3 more sales this week. All right. That is awesome. Orlando says, oh yeah, here we go again. Earlier today, I got 2 more sales. All right. You guys can see the notifications from the Easiest Systems team. That's us. That's our team. Easiest System Ever. Okay. Just made my first sale after about 2 weeks. So Trev jumped into the program, made his first sale after about 2 weeks. This is Robert says, Devon, thanks for you and your team's help. I've made 2 sales this week. Arthur says 2 more sales, doing good. This is Paul. Paul, he smashed through 1,000 people on my email list. You can see he included a copy of his email list. He has over 1,000 people on his email list, and he made a sale today. Onwards and upwards. I love this. I love it. By the way, I want you typing your testimonials in our private Facebook group as well. This is David. I love this. Take a second to read this. It says, this is the most real, legit team system out there. Tara's one of my staff. She called me last night after work hours, mind you, to talk me through my issues. And what I'm sharing this with you guys is because we actually care about your success. Okay? They all really go above and beyond. I'm so happy I joined these group of people. You guys are the best. And then you can see later on, he writes here in his own thread, it says another 2 sales. All right. This is Gary. Says we're halfway through the month and already have 18 sales, rocking and rolling. So you guys, these are just a few of the people, a few of the results that people are getting with the system. I told you one of my superpowers is creating systems that really, really work. So do my systems work? Yes, they do. While ultimately your success is up to you, my team and I have cracked the code on creating a system that anyone can get results with. The truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, is that it took me 7 years to figure out how to make money online for myself. 7 years. And it took me another 5 years after that to figure out how to create systems that anyone can succeed with. So my question to you is this. Would you rather be like me and take 7 years or more to figure out how to make this game work? Or would you rather plug into a fully automated system and in 7 days from right now, you can have in place what took me 7 years to build for myself? Would you rather do the 7 years? I'm not saying you'll be rich in seven days. What I'm saying is what took me 7 years to create, you could have that up and running for yourself in 7 days. So would you rather do 7 years or would you rather do 7 days? That's the question. Let me know your answer. Type in the chat box. Let me know if you'd rather do 7 years or 7 days. 7 days, 7. I've been doing this for more than 7 years myself. And I'm sure, yeah, awesome. 7, yeah, I love it. I love the feedback. I wish you guys could see these comments. Yes. So, awesome. Pretty much everybody said 7 days. If you said you'd rather plug into the automated system, awesome sauce. Let's do this. All right. So, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. We have people on this call at different levels of understanding. We have those who are brand new to making money online. We have brand new people, and we have those of you who are on this training who have been in the industry for 10 years or more and who are more advanced, all right? Like Serena Williams over here, all right? And who have already had some success. And I got to understand that. And so here's the thing. Before we continue, I need to go over some basic information to make sure that we're all on the same page. So I don't want to make any assumptions on what you know or what you don't know, and I don't want to leave anybody behind. So I want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. But here is the thing. I love teaching and I love to learn, but I hate boring trainings. So in order to feed your brain the information it needs in a fun and engaging way, I'm going to tell you a story. So do I have permission to tell you a story? Let me know. Do I have permission to tell you a story to teach you in story form? Can I do that? Awesome. Thank you. And thank you guys for engaging. Awesome. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you a story. This is the story of how a former Taekwondo instructor, yes, I used to teach Taekwondo. This is the story of how a former Taekwondo instructor went from bankruptcy to making as much as $15,000 in a single day, and how he stumbled upon the little-known secret to creating systems that virtually anyone can win with. Now, I want you to listen for 3 secrets as I tell you this story. This is so important for your education, all right? I want you to write these down. Actually, take a second and write these down. The first secret you're going to listen for is secret number 1, which is the only 3 ingredients you need in order to make money online. Write that down, okay? Write that down. The 3 secrets I want you to listen for. Secret number 1, the only 3 ingredients you need to make money online. Secret number 2, you're going to listen out for is why 99% of make money systems don't work, but why the easiest system ever does. I'll give you a second to write that down. And secret number 3, why you can actually make more money with this system the less experience you have. And I know that's completely counterintuitive. All right. But these are the 3 secrets you're going to, number 1, only 3 ingredients you need to make money online. Secret number 2, why most systems fail, but why the easiest system ever works. And secret number 3, why you can actually make more money with this system the less experience you have. All right, so those are the 3 secrets, and if you get these, you're going to get so much value, I promise. All right, so let's jump into this story of how a former Taekwondo instructor went from bankruptcy to making as much as $15,000 in a day, and how along the way I figured out the system to making really awesome systems that work. First question, does anybody know who this is? I'm going to give you a virtual high five if anybody knows. First person to type in the chat box, let me know who this is. Some guy. It is some guy. Technically, you are true. Let me see. Yes, you got it right. Awesome, Mike got it right. The guy's name is Don Lepre. And this guy used to have an infomercial on in the late 90s. And the infomercial was like, you can make $1 quadrillion placing tiny... One of you guys just typed in that you ordered the exact same package. Awesome. We are like spirit animals if you order this package. Anyway, this was an infomercial that used to play in the late 90s. And this was one of the very first make money programs that I joined. And basically, the whole thing was you can make money by placing tiny classified ads in newspapers. All right? So that's what this whole thing was. And if you know, and I say that to say that I got my start buying stuff like that, right? I was a former Taekwondo instructor, and this is me. This picture was probably taken around 2001. I cannot do this anymore. I used to actually be pretty good. I love this picture. It's nostalgic. But between 2001 and 2005, here's some of the things I tried and failed at. Let me know if you can relate to any of these. I bought stuff off of infomercials, like that Don Lepre tiny classified ad infomercial. I tried real estate investing. I lost $4,000 in real estate investing. To this day, I don't know anything about real estate investing. I tried business opportunities. I tried multi-level marketing programs. And if you guys can relate to any of this stuff, type in the chat box, let me know. I jumped around from program to program, and my whole thing was I always thought like, oh, the next program I jump in. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the one. Can any of you guys relate to this? I lost over $40,000. Again, more typos. Yay me. I lost over $40,000. All right, in business opportunities. All right, and I had to file for bankruptcy at the age of 23. Okay, so that was basically my first 5 years, jumping in from program to program, real estate, infomercials, business opportunities, losing $40,000, filing for bankruptcy by the age of 23. If any of you guys, can any of you relate to that? Do any of you have a similar story? Yeah, a lot of you do. A lot of you guys should see. Yeah, a lot of you do. Awesome. Somebody says, Devon, we sound like twins. Exactly. We do. I'm sure a lot of us do. So here's what happened. In late 2005, I went to work for a successful internet marketer, and I asked him why I was struggling in all of my make money endeavors. And that guy's name was Matt Basak. Here's what my mentor told me. Write this down. My mentor told me, he said, the reason I kept failing was because I didn't understand the ingredients needed to make money online. He said, think of it this way. He says, if you're trying to bake a cake, but you put mustard in instead of flour, the cake's not going to work because you have the ingredients wrong. Does that make sense? He said, the reason I wasn't making money is because I didn't understand the ingredients needed to make money online. All right. So that led me to secret number one. The only 3 ingredients you need to make money online. This is the first secret you want to learn. Write this down. The only 3 ingredients you need to make money online. This is what my mentor taught me. He said you need these 3 ingredients. The first thing you need is a targeted audience. Write this down, ladies and gentlemen. This is pure gold. This is the knowledge that you need to succeed. All right, so write this down. This is pure content. Okay? The first thing you need to make money online is a targeted audience. Specifically, you need an audience of people interested in a specific topic matter. For example, making money online. The first thing you need is a targeted audience, or an email list is another way of saying that. Okay? An email list of people interested in a specific topic matter. The second thing you need is a way to communicate with that audience. Another way of saying that is your autoresponder. Your autoresponder is the tool that sends emails to this audience. Okay, so ingredient number 2, you need a way to communicate with the audience. A tool that automatically sends relevant emails or messages to your audience. Generally speaking, some of the autoresponders we use are like Aweber and GetResponse. If you don't know what those are, don't worry about it. If you do know what those are, then you know what I'm talking about. And then the third ingredient you need is something to sell. The third ingredient you need is something to sell. You need a product or service that is relevant to what your audience is interested in. Okay? Did we all write those down? I'm going to give you guys 10 more seconds to write these down. Here are the only 3 ingredients you need to make money online. Targeted audience, a way to communicate with them, also known as your autoresponder, something to sell. Targeted audience, also known as your email list, a way to communicate with them, your autoresponder, and then a product or service to sell them. That's all you need to make money online. Don't make it more difficult than that. Here's the other thing. Very important. You must have the ingredients in the right order. You have to have the ingredients in the order that I'm giving them to you. Okay? So your cake will not bake. Like, even if you have the right ingredients, right? Even if you're using flour and not mustard, your cake won't bake if you try to add the flour after the cake has been in the oven, right? If you stick the cake in the oven first and then you pull it out and add flour, your cake will not work. Okay? So you need the ingredients in the order I give them to you. Ingredient number 1, a targeted audience. That's the first ingredient. Ingredient number 2, a way to communicate with them. That's your autoresponder. That's the second ingredient. And then the third ingredient are something or some things relevant to sell. What to sell comes last. Now, this is what my mentor said. He said, Devon, your problem is that you've been focused on ingredient number 3. He says, you've been focused on what to sell. This is the mistake that 98% of people make. You think a particular product or opportunity is going to make you rich, but you've got it backwards. Understand, finding stuff to sell, i.e. the third ingredient, that is the easy part. But you cannot sell anything if you don't have anyone to sell it to, if you don't have the audience. And you cannot sell anything if you don't have a way to ask people to buy. In other words, ingredient number 2. Let's stop right here, ladies and gentlemen. Does this make sense? Does this add some clarity? This one slide alone should be adding a lot. Yes, thank you. Awesome. I'm looking at the comments coming in. Awesome. This one slide alone should be a huge light bulb moment for so many of you. Okay? Finding stuff to sell is the easy part, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But you can't sell anything if you don't have anyone to sell it to, if you don't have the first ingredient, the audience, and then you don't have the second ingredient, a way to communicate with them. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So, let me give you an example. Let's pretend that you have a legitimate audience or an email list of 10,000 people who are interested in making money online. If you had that audience, what could you sell them? If you had an email list of 10,000 people interested in making money online, what could you sell them? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm seeing some of you guys type in some stuff. The answer is anything having to do with making money online. If you had an email list of people interested in making money online, you could offer them anything having to do with making money online. All right, so let me give you an example. If you had an email list of people interested in making money online, could you sell them this ebook that taught them how to make $100 a day? Could you offer this to them? If you had this, if you could, right? Might they be interested in buying this? Yes, exactly. Yeah, and you guys can just type in your answers in the chat box. If you had an email list of 10,000 people interested in making money online, could you offer them this right here? How I made this ebook on a case study on how somebody made $68,000. Exactly, yes. If you had a list of people interested in making money online, could you offer them a course on how to get traffic? Right? If you had a list of people interested in making money online, could you show them a course on how to make money online for free? If you had an email list of people interested in making money online, this right here is a course on how to make money from Amazon. And the commissions to you on this course, I believe, are $397 per sale. If you had an email list of people interested in making money online, could you offer this course to them? Could you offer them this course on how to make money if you're a newbie? Could you offer them a course on how to make money with YouTube? If you had an email list of people who were interested in making money online and you were part of a business opportunity, could you offer them your business opportunity? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is yes. Right? So if you had a list of people interested, if you had the audience and a way to communicate with that audience, and they were all interested, and that audience was interested in making money online, you could offer them all of this stuff. Right? So therefore, what to sell is the easy part. The money is in your email list or in your audience. Write that down, ladies and gentlemen. The money is in your email list. Okay? Or in your audience. You build your list first, then worry about what to sell. Build your list first, then worry about what to sell. All right, if this is helpful, let me know. Type in the chat box. Here's a fact that you need to keep in mind. Pretty much everyone who makes $100,000 a year or more in online affiliate marketing has a huge email list of 50,000 people or more. Guys, don't listen to what experts say. Watch what they do. All right, because what they do works. And what I mean by that is these people email you. If you get emails from experts and gurus every day, the reason you're getting those emails is because those people sending you the emails are making money. So don't listen to what anybody says. Watch what they do. What they do is what makes you money, and you need to mimic what they do. If that makes sense, type in the chat box. Let me know that makes sense. All right. So my light bulb moment came. And those, by the way, those of you guys asking questions, I'm going to get to Q&A at the end. I've got some of your, I know some of these questions you guys are asking. They're great questions. I'm going to answer them all for you. All right. So my light bulb moment came around 2006-ish. Okay. I was like, dope, just like Homer. All right. What happened was my mentor asked me a question. He said, Devon, how much time or money have you spent trying to make money online? And I said, well, about 7 years and $40,000. I said, I've been spent about 7 years and $40,000. And then he asked me a question. He said, what if you had spent all of that money building your list? How big would your list be right now? And I was floored. I was like, oh my God. If I had spent all of that money trying to build my list as opposed to trying to jump from opportunity to opportunity, I would be so much further ahead, right? So I'm going to ask you the same question. If you could go back to when you first started trying to make money online and you could spend all of your money building your email list, how big would your list be right now? How big would your list be right now? And if your list was that big, where would you likely be financially? That's my question. All right? So I want you to remember this whole chat. If you're like me and you and that question made you think to yourself, oh no, I should have done it. I should have spent the money building my list. Hey, no worries. You and I are spirit animals, all right? We're kindred spirits or something. But I want you to remember this Chinese proverb. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today. All right? So even if you didn't get started doing the right thing 20 years ago or 7 years ago or whatever it is, or 3 years ago, then you can get started today. And so what happened was back in 2007, I decided to start planting my tree. Even though I'd been failing for 7 years and I didn't do the right thing starting in the year 2000. In 2007, I decided to start planting my tree. I decided to stop jumping from program to program, and I started building my email list. But since I wasn't technical, I had to rely on help from my friends. And so here's what it looked like, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what it looked like when I started planting my tree myself. Remember this picture of trying to create and build the car yourself? That's what this looked like for me, right? It was a pain in the butt. I had to do hosting. I had to figure out website design and HTML and graphics. I had to create an opt-in page with compelling copy. I had to set up the autoresponders and integrate it with the web page. I had to figure out the copywriting for the follow-up messages. I had to figure out products to sell on my own. There's another typo because I'm the king of typos. I had to figure out traffic and testing and tweaking, optimization and customer support, because when I created my own product, I had to figure out how to do the customer support for the product. And there were a million other things that took me months to learn just so that I could start building my list and making a little bit of money with it. All right, I had to build all this stuff from scratch. Here's basically how it looked. This is a simplified version of how it looked. What happened was I got traffic, right? Visitors, people who were interested in making money online, and I took them to my page. And I basically said, this is what's called an opt-in page. And I said, hey, if you're interested in making money online, I want you to type in your name and email address, right? And then those who would end up inside of my autoresponder. Autoresponder is just another way of saying automatic email sender thingy, right? And what happened was on my autoresponder would automatically send messages. Like day 1, it would send a message. Day 2, it would send a message. Day 4, it would send a message. And I had to load all these messages in by myself, by hand. And so that when somebody would come in, it would automatically start sending them messages, all right? And I hope this makes sense. And so here's what it looked like. You can write this down. This is actually, write this down. This is really important. Here's what this looked like. Okay? This is what I did starting in 2007. Okay? So, what happened was I would send traffic to my site. And traffic, it cost me about $1 per visitor. All right? About $1 per visitor to my site. And of the people that would come to this site, about 30% or about 1 out of 3 would give me their email address. All right? Write this down. This is important. So traffic, $1 per visitor, 30% of people would actually give me their email address, which means that it cost me $3 to get one person on my list, or it cost me $3 to get one person on my autoresponder. Okay? That's how much it cost. All right? Write that down. That's really, really important. $1 per visitor. And let me go to the next slide. $1 per visitor, 30%, 1 out of 3 people would opt in. It cost me $3 to get one person on my list. And so what happened was between 2007 and 2009, I spent $30,000 to get my email list to 10,000 people. I spent $30,000 to get over the course of 2 years, I spent $30,000 to get my email list to 10,000 people, right? So 10,000 people times $3 per person, $30,000 I spent over the course of 2 years. Now, so in 2007, I started building my list, right? $1 per visitor to my site. 1 out of 3 people, 30% of people would opt in. I spent $3 per subscriber or per person on my list. And then what happened is I reinvested to keep growing my list. By about 2009, I had an email list of about 10,000 people, which cost me about $30,000 to build, right? But here were the results. Here were the results starting in 2007, all right? Oops, hold on one second. Yeah. Here were the results starting in about 2007. Here's one day. You guys can see this is actually from 2007. These are credit card settlements from 2007. Here's one day where I made $127 in a single day. Okay. Here's another day where I made $189 in a single day. Here's one day in December of 2007 where I made $324 in one day. Right? Not too bad. Not too bad. But let me ask you a question. Can I be 100% no bullshit, straight talking real with you? Before I tell you what I need everybody to wake up, pay attention, type in the chat box, type yes into the chat box. Will you please do I have your permission to be 100% real with you? No BS. Yes, Devon, yes. I'd prefer it if you were. Hell yeah, be real. Awesome. Okay. Here's the deal. When I first started building my list, guys, I lost money. I lost money. You said, but Devon, you just showed us pictures of you making $127 in a day and $324 in a day. Yeah, I did. But here's the deal. Those $127 days and those $324 days, they didn't happen all the time. Here's one day in 2007. You guys can see this is December of 2007. I made $27 in a day. Here's another day where I made $0. Where I made $0 in a day. All right. Again, guys, just real talk. This is just some real talk. So I didn't make money every day. You see, I would email my list and I would ask them to buy things, right? And I would make a few sales here and there, but most of the time, my email list did not buy from me. They didn't. You see, and anyone want to guess? I'm curious as to you guys' guess. Type in your guess into the chat box. Anyone want to guess why 99% of the people on my list didn't buy anything from me? Some of you more experienced members might actually know this. Anyone want to guess why 99% of the people, so I'm growing my list and I'm emailing them, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but most of the people are not buying anything from me. Do you want to guess why? And I see a couple of you guys have typed in the chat box and you got really close answers. Here's the answer. Because they didn't know, like, or trust me. They didn't know, like, or trust me yet. Think about it for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Who are you more likely to buy from? Are you more likely to buy from someone who you've been getting emails from for a year? Oh, and who you recognize? Excuse me, I just messed that slide. Are you more likely to buy from someone who you've been getting emails from for a year and who you recognize? Or are you more likely to buy from some new person whose name you don't even know, right? Obviously, you're more likely to buy from somebody who you've been getting emails from for a year from who you recognize, right? So I'm emailing my list. They had no clue who the hell I was. I'm making a little bit of money here and there, but I'm actually losing money. And I came to a point in late 2007, where I would have to make a decision. Either I was going to stick with it and grow my relationship with my list, or I was going to fall back into my old ways and I was going to go, jump into a new opportunity or jump into something new. I had to make a decision. And my decision was that I decided to do the one thing that I had never done before. I stayed consistent. How many of you guys have ever had trouble staying consistent? Right? So here's the thing. And I decided to stay consistent. And before too long, the people on my list started to know, like, and trust me. Right? And here are the results from my efforts. This is not a guarantee of income. Here's one day where I made over $50,000 in sales. It's over $30,000. You can see, I'm sorry, almost $50,000. $48,759 in sales. My net profits that month were just over $30,000, $30,311. Here's one time where I made $247 in just one day. Here's another day where I made $9,000. Imagine making $9,000 in a day, $9,245 to be exact. And you already saw this one earlier, $15,735, over $15,000 in a single day, because I decided to stay committed and to stay consistent. I was building my list, and at first nobody bought anything from me, but I decided to stay consistent. I grew my relationship. They started to know, like, and trust me, and then I was able to do days like this. All right. So you could say I was doing pretty well in my business, but then something happened. A new business opportunity came along. Now, how many of you guys have ever been in one of those business opportunities where you have to pay thousands of dollars to buy in at the highest level? How many of you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, you jump into this business opportunity and they say, hey, if you want to make the most commissions, you got to buy in at the highest level. You got to spend thousands of dollars and buy in at the highest level. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Awesome. So this was the exact same type of opportunity that I had tried and failed at numerous times in the past, and I was scared that I would fail again. I was terrified. I was like, this is just like the stuff that I had tried in the past, and what if I fail again? But I decided that I was going to give it a try. And so what happened was, on Monday, I jumped into the opportunity. I spent over $4,000 to join the opportunity, and then I started emailing my list on Tuesday. The day after I joined, I emailed my list, or my audience, right? Some of whom had been on my email list for a few years by this time. And then something happened. I started getting checks in the mail. I got a check for $3,117.50 in just 1 week. Again, by the way, all of these guys, not a guarantee of income. Not a guarantee of income. I'm just showing you the results. Here's a check for $697.50 in just 1 week. Here's me with a check for $1,857.50 for just 1 week. Here's a check for $4,401.60 in just 1 week. Here's a check for $3,551.80 in just 1 week. Here's the largest check to date. This was my largest single week check with this particular opportunity. $6,752.50 in just 1 week. Here's another one for $5,181 in just 1 week. Here's another one for $6,475.30 in just 1 week. Remember, guys, I had failed at so many business opportunities. It was crazy. Here's another one for $2,200 in just 1 week. Here's another one for $1,742 in just 1 week. You can see all these are different checks. Here's what happened. I joined this business opportunity, and because I had the email list, I had the audience of people who were making money online, right? And I had built a relationship with them, and I had a way to communicate with them. I had my autoresponder. What happened was I was able to join an opportunity, and in about 6 months, maybe a little bit less than 6 months, I was number 3 on the company leaderboard, and I had generated over $115,000. Renegade S is Renegade Success. That's the name of the company that I had at the time. Okay, over $115,000 in commissions. All right. It was awesome. It was amazing. Because remember, I'm the guy who failed at so many opportunities in the past. So to be able to generate over $100,000 in 6 months was awesome. So I had finally done it. I had figured out how to create income online at will. I had my audience on my list, right? Or my audience or my list. Same thing. I had my autoresponder, which is the way to communicate with them, and I had something or some things to sell. I figured out how to join any business opportunity and jump to the top of the leaderboard, and I figured out how to be in the top 5% of people in this whole make money online game. So what did I do next? Well, I was so happy with my results that I decided that I wanted to teach others how to do what I'd done. I didn't want it to take people 7 years to figure things out like it took me. So I decided to create a course teaching people everything I'd learned so that they could duplicate my efforts. And it even included some awesome information and interviews from other top marketers. This is the course that I created. It was called Instant Home Business Success. You guys can see, brought to you by Devon Brown and Renegade Success. You guys saw that company name earlier on the leaderboard here, right? Renegade Success. So So this was the name of the course, and this is the course. I said I'm going to give all of my information to everybody, and I'm going to say, hey, here's how you do all this awesome stuff. And I put a bunch of blood, sweat, and tears into creating this really awesome course, and I made thousands of dollars selling the course, but almost no one who bought the training was able to get similar results to mine. So I was happy and sad at the same time. I was happy because I had made thousands of dollars and I knew I was selling really good information. But I was sad because almost no one who bought the training was able to get similar results to what I was getting. And that sucked. And then one day, one of my students who had bought the course asked me a very profound question. It was one of the best questions ever. This question was so powerful that it changed my entire business model and it revealed the second secret to me. So let's just do a quick recap. You're listening for these 3 secrets during this story. The first secret, the only 3 ingredients you need to make money online, we already revealed that, right? You need an audience or a list, and then you need a way to communicate with them, also known as your autoresponder, and then you need something to sell. The ingredient number 2, why 99% of make money systems don't work, and why the easiest system ever does. That's what I'm about to reveal to you right now, so pay close attention, all right? So here's what my student said to me. He said, Devon, I went through your training. And I get what you're saying about building a list and communicating with them and selling things that they may be interested in. All right. Everything you said was easy to understand, but I just don't have a lot of time and the technical stuff is a bit of a hurdle since I'm not very techy. He said, I really want to do this online home business stuff, but I don't know. But I know I'm not going to get anywhere if I have to try to figure it all out myself or do it myself. He said, so Devon, is there a way that you can just set everything up for me, set up my autoresponder, set up my email list, and just show me how to use it? I'll pay you whatever you want. If you can just get me to that point, that would be great. All right? So basically, here's what my student was asking. He said, Devon, instead of selling me information on how to, yay, king of typos, instead of selling me information on how to build the car myself, can you just sell me the car? That's what he was asking. Instead of selling me the information on how to build. So this is what I was doing. I was selling this Instant Home Business Success course, which was great information, but I was basically saying, hey, here's how you build the car yourself. What he was asking was, Devon, can you just build the damn car for me? That's what he was asking. So because he was willing to pay me whatever, I said yes. He sat back and relaxed, and I got busy building the car for him because I was pretty good at it. I set everything up. I set up his email list, his autoresponder. I even found some stuff for him to sell online. And the results, within 30 days, we had people opting into his email list and he had made his first sale. I was so amazed that what took me 7 years to figure out and do for myself took me only 1 month to create for him. And so I wanted to see if I could duplicate it. And I started offering the service to others on a very, very small scale. I basically said to other people, hey, let me build your car and I'll show you how to drive it, right? Let me build your car and I'll show you how to drive it. And sure enough, I was able to duplicate the initial results for everyone who I did this before. I was like a duplication machine. I was just building people's email lists and they were getting awesome results. And that's when I realized the second secret. Write this down. This is secret number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is why 99% of make money systems don't work and why the easiest system ever works like gangbusters. Write this down. Results come from implementation, not information. Results come from implementation, not information. So, if I want people to get results, it's best at first to sell the implementation as opposed to selling them tools or information. Does that make sense? Do you guys see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Results come from implementation, not information. If I want you to get results, if I'm going to sell you something to help you get results, it's better for me to sell you the implementation as opposed to the information on how to do it by yourself. You see, remember, your success is ultimately up to you. I can't make you successful. There's an old saying, I love it, says, nobody can do your push-ups for you, right? You got to do your push-ups yourself. So your success is ultimately up to you. But you're much more likely to make it from New York to LA if I start you off with a car and with a full tank of gas and I drive you part of the way there. Does that make sense? That make sense? All right? So I'm not saying that tools information or learning how to do things yourself is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm simply suggesting that I'm simply suggesting that what'll take you 7 months or 7 years to build yourself, I can create for you in 7 days. So why not let me give you the head start, right? That's all I'm suggesting. All right, so let's do a quick recap here. You've already learned secret number 1, which is the only 3 ingredients you need to make money online. Okay, remember those are your audience, also known as your email list. You need an autoresponder, which is a way to communicate with that audience, and you need stuff to sell. Those are the only 3 things you need to make money in order to make money online. Secret number 2, why 99% of make money systems don't work and why the easiest system ever does is because you want implementation, not information. Most systems sell you information, how to do something yourself, right? And what the easiest system ever does is it sells you the implementation. Let me knock it out for you. Let me do it for you. Okay? Now, let's talk about the third secret. So you've already discovered the first 2 secrets. Let's talk about the third one. Remember, the third secret that you're going to learn about is why you can actually make more money with this system the less experience you have. Why you can make more money with this system the less experience you have. Okay? So let's picking up where we left off. So I've created a service that I've created a service that does the initial implementation for people, right? Things are good. People are growing their email lists. People are making sales. But then I made a mistake. You see, I started letting my more advanced clients, my more advanced students, customize my service before I was done setting things up. So I had students that were like, well, Devon, can I use my own pages? And can I use this link instead of the link you want to use? And can I offer this instead of that? Right? And they wanted to customize everything themselves and change what I was doing. And so what happened was I ended up with 2 groups of people. Group number 1 were the complete newbies who didn't know enough to ask me to change anything. And group number 2 were the intermediate to advanced people who were changing things, so it wasn't really duplication. We weren't really getting duplication. Guess, I want you to type in the chat box, guess which group got better results. Guess which group got better results. That's right. Group number 1, and all of you guys already knew who it was going to be. Group number 1 did better. The complete newbies who didn't know enough to ask me to change anything got better results, generally speaking, than the more experienced people did. And this led me to discover secret number 3, why you can actually make more money with this system the less experience you have. Write this down, the third secret. Being too smart for your own good can keep you from success. Being too smart for your own good can keep you from success. You see, the biggest mistake that I made when I first started online was that I thought that I was the smartest cookie in the box. I thought that since I graduated from college at 20 years old, I'd be better off not listening to or changing the methods of the people who had more experience than me. The truth is that had I just been patient and consistent with the answers people were giving me in the beginning, I could maybe have found success in 3 years as opposed to 7 years. Okay, but I wouldn't listen. I always trying to change things. So, because I love my clients, because I love my students, I stopped giving them what they thought they wanted, and I only offered what I knew would give them the best chance of getting wins. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. So what had happened was all of my students were trying to customize stuff, or at least my more advanced ones, and I said, no, I'm not letting you do that anymore. I have something that works. And I'm going to give you what I know you need. I'm going to give you what I know gives you the best chance of getting wins, because all I care about is not whether or not you like me, but whether or not you get wins. So that's what I'm going to set you up with. All right? And that's what we started doing. And ever since then, we focused on streamlining and simplifying the process so that we can help our clients, our students, get more results even faster and with less effort. All right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of how a former Taekwondo instructor went from bankruptcy to making as much as $15,000 in a single day, and how I stumbled upon the little-known secret to creating systems that virtually anyone can win with. All right. So a few questions. Let's break that down for a second. I appreciate you sticking with me for that story. We're gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna explain how the easiest system works in just a second. But let me just ask you a few questions and let me know your thoughts and answers in the chat box. The first thing, was that helpful? Did you learn some things in that story during my journey? All right. Did you see yourself in my story? How many of you guys saw yourself in my story? Whether that the failure, jumping from the opportunities, or buying stuff on infomercials, or the failing in real estate investing. All right. Awesome. And last but not least, oops, I just hit my desk. Last but not least, do you remember the 3 secrets? All right. If not, do you remember the 3 secrets? This is important. Secret number 1, the only 3 ingredients you need to make money online: you need a list or an audience, you need a way to communicate with them, also known as your autoresponder, and then you need relevant stuff to sell. Okay? And secret number 2, why 99% of systems don't work and why the easiest system ever does is because results come from implementation, not information. Okay? And what I'm offering you is implementation. I'm offering to do the implementation for you. And secret number 3, why you can actually make more money with the system the less experience you have is because the newer you are, the less likely you'll be to try to change or outsmart what's already working. Okay? The newer you are, the less likely you're going to be to try to change what's already working. All right? So let's go back to the beginning. All right? I'll make sure that I've got everything. We've covered a good bit of information on this training, and I appreciate all the stuff that you guys are typing in. I can see the chat box, and I'm glad you guys are learning and have learned from my story, and I thank you for sticking with me. And if my checklist is correct, I only have 2 more promises to deliver, and we're right at the 65-minute mark. So I've only got 2 more promises to deliver, and I'm going to deliver them right now. All right? So the thing I told you, promise number 1 was you're about to discover a never-before-seen, done-for-you system that adds thousands of subscribers to your email list each month and generates commissions of up to $997 per sale, all on complete autopilot, even if you're brand new and have no earthly idea what you're doing, right? That's the first thing I promised you. And the second thing is, we already answered who the system is for, but the other promise I made you is we need to go over what the exact steps are involved in making this work, right? So that you don't have any surprises. And this is the thing I said nobody ever does. Nobody ever breaks it down step by step and says, this is exactly what you're going to have to do, step 1, step 2, step 3, right? So that you know that this system is right for you. So let's go. Do I have your permission to do that right now? Do I have your permission to do exactly that right now? Yes, Devon, I'm excited. Let's rock and roll. Show me what I have to do. I hope this is easy. Awesome. Okay, cool. So introducing, ladies and gentlemen, the easiest system ever, the number 1 easiest way to start making money online. All right, so here's how this is going to work. One by one and in order, I'm going to list all 7 steps. There's 7 steps you have to do there's 7 steps you have to accomplish to take part in this system. 7 steps. And if you can physically do, I'm going to tell you a step, and if you can physically do the step, type yes into the chat box. Does that make sense? So I'm going to say, here's step 1. Can you physically do step 1? And you're going to type in yes in the chat box if you can do step 1. Okay? And then we'll go on to step 7. We'll go on to do all 7 steps. Excuse me. Now, if you type yes for all 7 steps, then congratulations, you have what it takes to do the easiest system ever. Okay? So here's how it works. Get ready. I'm going to list a step, all 7, and then you're going to type in yes if you can do the step. Step 1. You're going to ask my staff to call you. In just a moment, I'm going to show you where you can go to fill out a callback request form. Okay, you're going to go and you're going to fill out a little form. It's called a callback request form. My staff is going to call you back and walk you through getting started. Okay, so here's the question. Can you physically take 3 minutes and go type in your information into a callback request form? Can you physically do step 1? Yes. And by the way, you guys, most of the steps are pretty much just as easy as this. All right. Just giving you a heads up. Awesome. Yes, I can do step 1. Super easy. It'll actually take me less than 3 minutes. Awesome. All right. Step number 2. You're going to determine how big you want your list. That's it. You're going to, when you're talking to my staff. So here's what's going to happen. Based on your budget, determine how big you want your email list to be. You want an email list of 10,000 subscribers, 20,000 subscribers, 40,000 subscribers. How big do you want your email list to be based on your budget? Okay, this will take you about 15 minutes to do. You're going to do it on the phone. You're just going to say, this is how big I want my email list to be. And this is my budget. All right, so here's my question. Can you physically determine how big you want your list to be based on your budget and then pay for it over the phone? Can you physically do that? Is that hard? Can you do it? Hold on, I'm just reading some of these comments. Yes, Devon. Sounds easy. Depending on what my budget is, how much. I'm going to get to some prices in just a second. I'll just sit tight on them. Here's what I'm asking. Can you physically talk to my staff on the phone and say, yes, here's my payment information? Okay, cool. Awesome. Yes, you can do that. You can do step 2. All right, step 3, sign up for an autoresponder. This will take you about 5 minutes to do. If we determine that it's necessary, you're gonna go to a link we give you, and you're gonna sign up for your autoresponder, and then you're gonna shoot us over the login information. Okay, that's it. You're gonna sign up, and then you're gonna say, here is my login information. So here's my question. Step 3. Can you physically do step 3? Can you physically go to a link and then sign up for an autoresponder and then email my staff your login info or give it to them over the phone? Can you physically do that? Can you physically just say, hey, let me sign up for this Aweber account or this GetResponse account or whatever, and don't do anything until you talk to my staff, because some of you might actually be able to skip this step. Okay, you might be able to skip this step, but can you physically go to the link, sign up, and then shoot us over your login information? All right, awesome. Step 4, can you sign up for an affiliate account so we have things to sell to your list on your behalf? Here's what I mean by that. This will take you 3 minutes to do. You're going to go to a special link we give you, and you're going to create an affiliate account. You're just going to create an account. You're just going to type in your information so that you have stuff to sell and so that you can make commissions. That's all you're going to do. All right. Can you physically do step 4, which should take you about 3 minutes? Can you physically go to a link we give you and sign up for an affiliate account and then send my staff your login information? And we'll actually do this while we're on the phone with you. We'll say, here's the link. And you'll be like, oh, thank you. And then you'll create your account, which will take you 3 minutes, maybe even less. It'll probably take you 1 minute. And then you'll say, here's the username and here's the password so that we can physically have stuff to sell for you. All right? That's all you're going to do. Step 4, you're going to sign up for an affiliate account. And by the way, quick side note on step 4. You see, you're going to want multiple products to offer to your list, like below. Like all these products that I mentioned below, if you guys remember some of these from the slide earlier, these are actually products that you can sell to your list and earn commissions on. And you're going to want multiple stuff to sell to your list so that you can make multiple streams of income. How many of you guys out there want multiple streams of income? Do you want multiple streams of income? Yeah, of course you want multiple streams of income, all right? So all the different products that you can sell, the commissions are going to range. And the commissions go up to $997 for a single commission. So you might get a $24 commission one day, or you may sell something for like a $1 trial, and that sets you up to make residual income each month. How many of you guys out there want residual income that keeps coming in month after month, right? Or you may earn a $200 or a $500 or a $997 commission the month after that, right? So the point is simply that there's a bunch of stuff you can sell so that you can earn multiple streams of income. You can earn residual commissions. You can earn mid-ticket stuff. You can even earn big-ticket stuff up to $200, $500, or $997 for a single sale. But there's multiple streams of income, right? But it will literally, in order to create all of these streams of income, it'll literally only take you 3 minutes to sign up for an affiliate account, all right? And we'll show you how to do that. Okay. Now, obviously, by the way, quick side note, I cannot control what people will or won't buy, right? I can't make somebody buy something. But here's the thing. If you get 4 commission notifications that set you up for residual income, and you get another notification the same week for $97, like, are you going to be mad at me? Like, are you going to be mad at me if before you even know what's going on, like so many other members, you're like, oh, I'm getting commission notifications. Like, regardless of how big or small the commission notification is, my guess is if you start seeing commission notifications, you're going to be pretty happy with me, right? And again, I can't control what people will buy. I can't promise a specific amount of money. But if you start getting commission notifications, you're probably going to be pretty happy with me. Am I right? Just type it. Let me know if you're going to be happy with me, right? Yes. Yes, Devon. Yes. I just want to see commission notification. Exactly. Awesome. All right. So that's step 4. 3 minutes. All right. Step 5. Step 5 is you're going to get a domain name. This will cost you about $10 and it'll take you about 6 minutes to do. Okay. So depending on our conversation with you, some of you will actually be able to skip this step. Depending on our conversation with you, we may need you to set up, or we may need to set you up, with a unique email. That's not, like sometimes you can't use an AOL or a Gmail or a Yahoo when you're emailing your list, okay? So what you're going to do is you're just going to physically go to a place like GoDaddy. We'll tell you where to go, okay? And you're going to get the domain we tell you to. If your name is Bob Smith, you're going to get something like, bobsmithonline.com or something like that. We'll tell you what to get, right? And then you're just going to get the domain. I don't need you to worry about hosting. I don't need you to worry about, and you're going to do this while you're on the phone with us, by the way, right? Don't need you to worry about anything. Just get it and just give my staff the login information so that we can do the setup for you. Again, this is done for you. All right. So here's my question. Type in yes or no. Can you physically go to a place like GoDaddy, get the domain we tell you to, and then send my staff the login information? Can you physically do that? Will that take you more than a couple of minutes to do? Exactly. Yep. It's that simple. So, I like one of the comments says, Devon, basically all you're telling us to do is just, you're giving us links and telling us to create stuff and then give the information to your staff so they can do the work. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm telling you to do. Yes, that's it. That's all I'm telling you to do. All right. Step 6. Sit on your butt while we set everything up for you. This usually takes about 3 to 6 business days. Once we get the items we need from you, we're going to get to work setting everything up and adding people to your email list. All right. So step number 6, let us handle all the setup. Can you physically sit on your butt while my staff and I set everything up for you? Can you do that? Can you sit down and just let us do all the setup? And again, this usually takes about 3 to 6 business days for us to do all the work. We're doing the work. You don't have to do the work. Can you? Somebody said this is the best step ever. It is the best step ever. Yes, totally. I'm an expert at sitting on my butt. Awesome. Very cool. All right. You can let us. Cool. Every single person can physically sit on their butt while my staff does all the setup for you. All right. Cool. And finally, step number 7. Can you let us coach you one-on-one? Once we've started building your list, once you have some people on your email list, we're going to coach you one-on-one on how to drive your new car, right? Remember, so we're building the car. You've got to drive from New York to LA, but we're going to show you how to drive the car. We're going to show you one-on-one, right? So we're going to show you how to drive your new car. And what I mean by that is we're going to show you how to email your list so that you can make money on demand. Or if you're more advanced and you want to learn more advanced strategies with your one-on-one time, we can do that with you as well. So here's my question, final step. Can you physically sit on your computer and have us walk you through the basics? Can you physically sit on your computer and let us coach you and walk you through stuff? Yes, Devon, sign me up. I can totally do this. These 7 steps are totally doable. Awesome. Very cool. All right, so here's a quick 30,000 overview so that you understand why so many people win with this system and why it really is the easiest system ever. Number 1, just determine how big you want your list. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people. This will take you about 10 to 12 minutes. Number 2, get us the login information we need for things like your autoresponder and your affiliate account. Just get us this login information. It'll take you about 15 to 20 minutes total, and we'll walk you through it on the phone together. We're going to walk through this stuff with you guys on the phone together. You're just going to get us all the stuff we need. 3, we'll set everything up for you, usually about 3 to 6 business days. Once we get what we need from you, we'll set everything up. We'll set up your autoresponder. We'll have all the professionally written emails that are going to go out to people. So once somebody starts getting on your list, we'll have the professionally written emails that start going out for them. We'll make sure that all of the emails contain your affiliate link to different products so that you can make commissions and multiple streams of income. When a new lead is put into your list, he or she will automatically start getting emails from you. Okay? So here's what we're going to set up for you. Here's what we're going to be building for you. The targeted audience, right? These leads, these opt-ins are going to go into your autoresponder. And then the autoresponder is going to start sending out automatic messages that we're going to write on your behalf, right? This is your autoresponder. And then what's going to happen is there are going to be different affiliate products in these emails. And the commissions are going to range low ticket, mid ticket, residual income, big ticket up to $997. So that almost every day somebody's getting an email, right? Offering them something. All right. And you're going to be the one who gets the affiliate commission. We're going to set all of this stuff up for you. Okay. That's what we're going to set up for you. And that's how this happened. That's how, from scratch, this is Benny. Benny plugged into the system, added 5,300 people, new subscribers to his email list in under 3 weeks. How did he do it? We did it for him. And just after we turned the system on for him, in just 6 days, he made his first sale. He made his first sale in 6 days. So what happened is we started putting people on his email list, and these people started getting messages. And 6 days after we put the first person on his email list, he made his first sale. Again, not guaranteeing something specific, but I'm saying, hey guys, this is what's working. All right. This is Alan. Alan says, signed up. Everything went as advertised. So you're going to get exactly, I'm going to give you guys the link. I'm looking at the chat. I'm going to give you the link in 10 seconds. Just, I know you guys are ready to get started. That is awesome. I love it. I would like to say, wow, we made another sale. Thanks, Devon and the team. Pete, 4 sales in the last 2 days. Awesome. You guys, you see these people are making affiliate sales. Suhami, 5 sales this week and continuing to get more traffic. Muthahami, I can never pronounce this guy's name. I see him all the time. He makes affiliate commissions all the time. He's got paid. Thank you, Devon Brown and staff. Dawn says, hi, just joined about a week ago. Have made my first sale. Here's to many more. This is Glenn. 4 new sales today, and look at the support he's getting from everybody in our private group. This is Linus. This is one sale he made. You guys, look, these are sales coming from the easiest system ever. This is one sale for $38. This is another sale for $100. You guys can see the commissions. They range. They're all over the place. I would love for you to start getting commissions like this as well. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you now see how easy this is and why we call it the easiest system ever? Right? It's so easy because we're doing all the heavy lifting. You're just getting us some information and we're setting up the entire process. Do you now see how easy this is and why we call it the easiest system ever? All right. So with that, who is ready to push the easy button and get the easiest system ever set up for yourself? Type in I am or yes or whatever if you're ready to push the easy button. Yes, Devon. Yes, I am. Let's get started. Let's rock and roll. I am in. Let's do this. I want a 15,000 person list. Awesome. Okay. So here's what you're going to get. Here's everything that's included. First thing you're going to get is you're going to get the DFY means done for you. Okay. DFY means done for you. You're going to get the done for you email list. All right. Or leads. If you ever heard me say email list or leads or audience or subscribers, we can use all those terms interchangeably. The value is $3 per subscriber. Okay. So basically remember this. Normally, if you're trying to build this stuff yourself, the way it works is in traffic going to an opt-in page. If the traffic cost is $1 per visitor and 1 out of 3, this is by the way, this is industry average. This is what I pay for myself normally if I'm trying to do this. Traffic costs $1 per visitor. 1 out of 3 visitors opts in. Then what happens is it ends up costing you $3 to get 1 person on your email list. All right. So some quick math on that. A 5,000 person email list at $3 a person would easily cost you $15,000 to build by yourself, right? 5,000 times $3 a person. If you wanted a 10,000 person email list at $3 per person or $3 per subscriber, it would easily cost you $30,000 to try to build that by yourself. If you wanted a 20,000 person email list at $3 a person, that would easily cost you $60,000 to try to build by yourself. All right? So just giving you guys some perspective here. Just giving you guys some perspective on what it would normally cost. All right, the second thing is I'm going to give you the done for you setup. Okay? Done for you setup. So you don't have to try to build everything yourself. I'm just going to build the car for you. And if you've ever tried to build or set stuff up for yourself, if you've ever tried to set up sales funnels or build websites or any of that stuff, you know that $997 is a conservative price for the done for you setup. It's a $997 value easily. We're going to set up your autoresponder. We'll do all the techie stuff. We'll write a month's worth of messages to automatically go out, your first month's worth of messages. We'll set up your email address. We'll integrate your affiliate link with everything. All right. We're going to build this entire thing out for you. This is all the setup we're going to do. All right. We're going to set up this entire, where'd my mouse go? There it is. We're going to set up this entire system for you. Okay. We're going to build this out for you. We'll do the setup. All right. It's easily worth $997 to have us do all the setup and the heavy lifting for you. You guys already know that. All right. Number 3, you're going to get a minimum of 15 done for you income streams. So remember all these products I mentioned earlier that you can make money with? Each one of these products is an income stream. And if you were to have somebody set you up with all these income streams yourself, honestly, you probably pay like $1,000 per income stream. So this should probably say $15,000 if I'm being honest. But I'm trying to be like ultra realistic and conservative with my numbers and say, hey, if you got a great deal, this would easily be $3,000, $2,997 for it to have somebody set you up with all of these different income streams. I think this is a more than fair price, right? So here's the thing. You're not going to need to worry about finding products to sell. You're not going to need to worry about how to create your own products. You're not going to need to worry about getting denied on affiliate networks. A lot of you guys know who like when you go try to find other people's products to sell, that they'll deny you and they won't let you sell them. All right. You don't need to create your own sales funnels. You don't have to worry about product delivery or customer service or any of that mess. Not having to worry about any of this stuff is priceless. We've got it set up so that in 5 minutes, you can instantly have access to multiple products to sell, multiple streams of income. Okay. You can have access to low ticket commissions that are high volume. So like sometimes I'll send an email to my list and I'll make like 50 sales at $10 a pop and I'll make like $500 in a single day, right? I'll go for the low dollar, but the high volume. And you'll have mid-ticket commissions. You'll have stuff that can make you $47, $97. You'll have a residual monthly commissions. You'll be able to make monthly commissions month after month, residual commissions month after month. And you'll even have the ability to make high dollar commissions of up to $997 per sale, right? So you're going to have all of those different income streams instantly, right? It'll take you 5 minutes and we'll show you how to do it and you'll instantly have access to all of these different income streams, okay? Real quick, how many of you guys want access to all the different income streams? Low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, residual income, continuity, just awesome, all right? So, all right, let's recap. So you're going to get the done for you email list, right? You're going to get the done for you email list. And leads, the value is $3 per subscriber. You're going to get the done for you setup. That's $997 conservatively. 15 plus done for you income streams, products to sell that you can make money with. That's $2,997 easily. You're going to get 3 hours. And the last thing I'm adding here is 3 hours of one-on-one coaching. That's easily a $750 value at $250 per hour. So here's the thing. Like one of the things is that if I were to set you up with everything and just hand it to you on a silver platter, then no doubt you would be like, all right, Devon, this is great, but what do I do next? What do I do next? Right? Is what you'd be wondering. And so what I want is, I don't want you to ever have to wonder, what do I do next? All right. And you'll never have to wonder that, because once we've set everything up for you and we started adding people to your list, what we're going to do is we're going to work with you one-on-one and we're going to show you exactly how to promote to your list, as well as advanced strategies for more experienced people. So if you already know how to promote to your list, we'll take that one-on-one time and we'll show you how to do advanced strategies. All right. So let me give you just a quick recap. Item number 1, the done for you email list, right? It's value $3 per subscriber. Item number 2, the done for you setup, $997 conservatively. Item number 3, you're getting the done for you income streams, right? All these different products to sell so you can make money a million different ways. $2,997 value easily. And then item number 4, 3 hours of one-on-one coaching, a $750 value. So if you add that all up, add this all up, and just stick with me because I got something special for you, which I'm sure some of you guys know. Okay. The total value, if you wanted a 5,000 person list at $3 per subscriber, that's $15,000 plus the price of all this stuff, right? That value would be $19,744. Okay. If you wanted a 10,000 person list, the value of that would easily be $34,744. All right. Conservatively. All right. Conservatively. Now, let me ask you this one question. If all this program did was get you to the point where you could send an email to your list and make money just like the experts, would it be worth it? Would it be worth it? If all this program did, even at the price that I just mentioned, which you're not going to have to pay, but if all this program did was get you to the point where you could email your list and make money on demand, would it be worth it? Yeah, absolutely. Because over time, right, you would make all your money back and you'd be able to be in profit just like I explained that I was able to do. All right. So in a moment, I'm going to give you a link to the page where you can fill out a form and have my staff get in touch with you, and so that you can get started with the easiest system ever. And if you fill out the form before the timer hits 0, I'm going to do something special for you. Pay very close attention. All right. So in a second, I'm going to put a 20-minute countdown timer on the screen. I'm going to give you the link. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do for you if you do this before the timer hits 0. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that the done for you setup, you getting access to the 15 income streams in the 3 hours of one-on-one coaching, all of that is free. All of that is going to be free. Okay. So we're going to do the complete setup for free, all the income streams and the one-on-one coaching, a $4,744 value. All of that is going to be free. By the way, you should have seen, I actually activated it a little bit ago. If you're ready to get started in this and you want to go fill out the form, go ahead. There should be a button on this page somewhere that hopefully is activated. If you can't access the button, go to easiestystemever.com/letmein. easiestystemever.com/letmein if you're ready to get started. All right. And I'll try to put a button on the screen. All right, but let me ask you a question. What if, instead of having to pay $3 per person on your email list, what if you could pay just $2 per person on your list? Would that be better? Would that be awesome? Yes, all right. Okay, well, let me ask you another question. I know, so you guys are getting excited. Let me ask you another question. Instead of having to pay $2 per person on your list, what if you could pay less than $1.50 per person on your list? How about that? So here's what it would look like. And again, by the way, I've got this up here, easiestsystemaver.com/letmein. If you're ready, go ahead and go there. easiestsystemaver.com/letmein. So here's how this would look. So the Done For You email list, instead of paying $3 per subscriber, we're going to cross out that $3, and you would pay less than $1.50 per subscriber, right? Less than $1.50 per subscriber, all right? Actually, take that back. That should be backwards, right? You pay less than $1.50 per subscriber, all right? I don't know which way the daggone arrow is supposed to go. But anyway, you'd be paying less than $1.50 per subscriber, whichever way the thing is supposed to go. I'm just going to type in here. Less than, okay? Because I don't know where the thing is supposed to go. Less than, all right? And then the Done For You setup, free. The 15 plus income streams. Remember, with these income streams, you can make up to $997 per sale. And the 3 hours of one-on-one coaching, that is free as well. All right? Would that be better? Would that be? Some of you guys aren't even talking to me because you're going to the thing and filling out the form. Awesome. While you're filling out the form, go ahead. I'm going to keep talking for a little while. And again, click the button or go to the link to get started. What I'm going to do is let me start the countdown timer myself and let me kind of show you guys how this whole thing looks. And then what we're going to do is, give me a second. Let me just go ahead and open this up for you guys. Let me copy this link. All right. Let me copy this link. And then we're going to go here. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. All right. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to count down this 20-minute countdown timer. I'm going to switch back to this in just a little bit. Basically, you're going to go to this page. It says, yes, Devon, please build my list for me and set me up to make affiliate commissions on complete autopilot. All right. We're going to close the doors in 20 minutes. It says, yes, I'm ready to get started with the easiest system ever. I've watched the webinar. I understand how this works. I'm ready to get started now. I understand this is not cheap. You're going to need at least a few grand to make this happen, but we're going to work with you. And I'll explain that in the Q&A in just a little bit. And then you guys see, you're going to scroll down here. You're going to tell us the best way to reach you. You're going to type in your first name, your last name, your email address, your regular address, your mailing address, all right? Your city, state, zip. All right, you're going to fill out all this form, and then you're going to click on I'm ready to get started, okay? You're just going to go and fill out this form. It's at easiestsystemaver.com/letmein. All right, go ahead and go there now, and let me go ahead and answer some Q&A. All right? Again, just go there while I'm talking. If there's a button on the page, click the button. All right? Go there while I'm talking, because when I'm done talking and when this hits 0, let me go back up to the countdown timer, then we're going to end this call. All right? So let's answer some Q&A. So first question, and a lot of you guys have typed this in the chat box. I already knew this was going to be a question. It says, is there an upper or lower limit to the number of people I can get on my list? And the answer is yes. Okay? The thing is that we have to do this in bulk. The catch is that we have to do this in bulk. I cannot build you an email list of 300 or 500 people or 1,000 people. This needs to be in the thousands, not the hundreds. Okay? So the lower limit is in the few thousands. Okay? And the upper limit is around 30 to 40,000, depending on how busy we are. All right? Depending on how busy we are. So just to let you know. So like if you wanted to get started with like an email list of like 500 people, I'm sorry, we cannot do that. It's going to be a little hard for us to do, or we're going to have to charge you more per opt-in. So this is really, if you really want to start off with thousands of people on your email list. Okay. And if you want 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, we can do that, or we can do even bigger than that, up to 40,000, depending on how busy we are. All right. Next question. How fast does my list grow? This is a great question that I know a lot of you guys have been typing in. All right. So here's what happens is it happens in spurts. What you want is you want me to grow your list legitimately. And so what happens is everybody's on a rotator. And so I could build your list a lot faster if I would just take the same email and put it on 100 people's email list at the same time. But if I did that, your results would suck and you would be mad at me. So we don't do that. Right? We don't do that. And so what happens is you're on a rotator and things happen in spurts. So what happens is like maybe on Monday, you'll see like 200 people opt into your list and you might not see something on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, you'll see another 200 to 300 people opt in on your list. And then on like Friday or Saturday, you might see another 150 to 250 people on your list. What happens is we grow your list legitimately, right? And it happens in spurts. It happens in spurts. So if you go 2 or 3 days without seeing somebody on your list, no worries. We're working for you in the background. We just got to wait for you to come back around on the rotator. Now, we can't add 10,000 people to your email list in one day. If we were to add 10,000 people to your email list in one day, you would know that we were doing something scammy. All right, that would shut down your autoresponder. So we do this legitimately, and we grow your list in spurts. Okay, just as a heads up. And just to give you guys a quick recap, revalue. Here's the special offer. If you do this before, let me see where the countdown timer is real quick. All right, 16 minutes, 23 seconds. All right, so real quick. We're going to do this for less than $1.50 per subscriber, all right? And then I'll do all the setup for free. We'll add the done-for-you income streams for free, and the 3 hours of one-on-one coaching, all that's going to be for free. Just a quick recap of the offer. Go to easiestsystemaever.com/letmein to get started and fill out the form. My staff will talk to you one-on-one. If there's any questions I don't answer, we'll answer them for you as well, all right? All right. How long does it take to build a 10,000 person email list? On average, it takes about 2 to 3 months ish. If it takes, 3 or 4 months, that's fine too. But here's the thing. You'll start getting opt-ins and potentially you'll start making sales within a matter of days or weeks, right? So like we can, I'm making this up. Like we can add maybe like 1,000 people to your email list the first week, right? And those people will start getting emails automatically. And so you may even make a sale your very first week. May even make a sale your very first week. So as you're growing, as your list is growing, as we're building your email list, you're making sales as we go. And as we're adding people to your list, the autoresponder is automatically following up with people as well. All right. I hope that makes sense. All right. So, but it takes a few months to build you an email list of 10,000 people. If you wanted an email list of like 30,000 people, it might take us like 6 months, 8 months, something like that. But, this is a process because we're doing this legitimately. That's the main thing you need to understand. We're doing this legitimately. Are there bulk discounts? The answer is yes, there are. So if you want us to build you an email list of 10,000, 20,000, or even 30,000 people, you can actually pay less per opt-in, right? So you say, Devon, could I get started with 5,000? Yeah, you can get started with 5,000. But if you get started with 10,000 or 20,000, you'll actually pay less per opt-in. Just to give you a heads up. So you're going to want to get started with as many as you can, and that way you'll pay less per opt-in because there are discounts for doing this in bulk, just to give you a heads up. Here's a question I get all the time. It says, do you promise that I don't have to do a bunch of techie stuff? Yes, we promise that you do not have to do a bunch of techie stuff. Again, just a quick recap on how this works. All you're going to do is you're going to come over here, and you're going to fill out this form here. You're just going to come over here and fill out this form, right? You're going to fill out this form. Right? Fill out this form. You're going to click this button at the bottom, click that you're ready to get started. And once you do that, you're going to talk to my staff. And when my staff's on the phone with you, all they're going to do is they're going to answer all your questions. Okay, easiestsystemaever.com/letmein, easiestsystemaever.com/letmein. My staff is going to get on the phone with you, and then they'll answer any questions you have. You'll determine how big you want your list based on your budget. Right? You'll say, my budget, I want a list of, based on my budget and based off the cost per lead, I want an email list of 7,000 people or whatever the number is, right? Whatever the number is based on your budget. And we'll say, okay, we'll give you the links you need. And while you're on the phone with us, the whole process doesn't take more than 20, 30 minutes in total. You'll say, okay, well, here's my autoresponder information. And you'll send that to us. And you say, I've created my affiliate account, right? For free. I've created that affiliate account for free. Here's my information on that. Right? And here's, if you have to get a domain name, we'll tell you exactly which one to get while we're on the phone with you. And then you'll just get it to us. And you're just going to give us all of the ingredients, right? You're basically just going to give us all of the ingredients. And then we're going to do all of the building of everything for you. Give us 3 to 6 business days and we'll set everything up. Right? If there's any issues, we'll let you know. We'll be in touch. And so we're doing all the work. So you don't have to do any of the techie stuff. There's no coding. There's no HTML. There's none of that stuff, guys. It's not, I'm not here. I created this system because this is the system that I created. I wish somebody had created for me. All right. So again, this is what we're going to build out for you. We'll make it so that your leads, these are going to be, all of the people that we're building on your list are going to be interested in making money online. All of the people on your list are going to be interested in making money online. Okay? So we're going to send the people, they're going to get them on your autoresponder. We're going to get them on your email list. Don't do any of this stuff. Don't get anything until you talk to us on the phone. All right. We're going to set up the follow-up messages that are all professionally written. They're going to be coming from you. They're written by us, but they're coming from you. So your list is going to think that you wrote it. You wrote them, right? And we're going to start, and every autoresponder follow-up message is going to have a link to a product, to a stream of income, right? Low range, mid ticket, residual income, big ticket, whatever, right? And we know it works, and we've been doing this for a while, so we're going to set all of this stuff up for you. There's no techie stuff that you have to do. All right, that's why it's the easiest system ever. Next question is, why has no one thought of this before? You know, I don't know. Heck, if I know, many claim to do something similar, but they're not truly done for you like the easiest system ever is. I mean, that's why we call this the easiest system ever, because it literally is the easiest system ever. What a lot of people say is that a lot of people will be like, hey, this system is done for you. Like, I remember once I got a done for you system, and what happened was the person gave me a bunch of files to download. They're like, we've built the pages for you. Well, you built the pages for me, that's great, but now I have to download the pages myself and figure out how to upload them and host them and set them up and integrate stuff. That's not done for you. I mean, it's like partially done for you. And so what I want is like completely done for you. Remember, like once we've built your list, like let's say you get a 10,000 person list. Once you have the 10,000 person list, you need to know how to like email them. And that's super easy. But like once we show you how, that's like tying your shoes. But there's nothing for you to set up. There's nothing for you to, and we'll, again, for those of you guys who are like, but I want to learn how to, great, we can teach you how to do that. We can teach you how to do anything you want to learn how to do. That's why we do the one-on-one coaching. All right, that's why we do everything one-on-one. Let me check where the timer is real quick. All right. Okay. Next question. Who owns the email list? Who owns the email list? You do. You do. This is your email list. You are in control. I do not own the email list. You own the email list. All right? So I am building your email list. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have you get your own autoresponder account. Okay? This is the difference between me and other people. Other people say, well, you have to get, like, other people want you to use their own autoresponder so that they have control over your list. I don't want to control your list. I want to build your list in your autoresponder and show you how to make money with it. But I want to set it up so that when somebody gets onto your email list, they start automatically getting messages so that you have the potential to make money right off the bat, right? So I want, in a perfect world, you're sleeping, and when you wake up, I've already added 200 people to your email list, and maybe somebody has bought something. Again, I can't control what people do and don't buy, but, you know, that's what would happen in an ideal world. But here's the thing. You own the email list. It's in your autoresponder, okay? And we're going to show you how to use it and control your own email list. Again, quick recap. You guys can go to easiestsystemever.com/letmein. Or if you see a big button on this page, go to that big button on this page. It'll take you to this page. It'll say, yes, Devon, or a page that looks similar to this. Please build my list and set me up to make affiliate commissions on autopilot. This is what we're doing. We're building your list and we're setting you up to make affiliate commissions on autopilot. Okay? If you're ready to get started with the easiest system ever, you want to go ahead and get started now. You should be filling out this form while we're talking, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Filling out this form while we're talking. And by the way, if you already, and I know a lot of you because have already messaged me. Congratulations to those of you guys who have already typed in, Devon, I filled out the form. Now what? Here's now what. Now on the next page, you just wait for my staff to call. Or after you filled out this form, okay, on this next page, if you want to push yourself to the front of the line, then you can do that as well. You can push yourself to the front of the line, and we'll give you our phone number. You can actually call and say, hey, I want to be pushed to the front of the line, and we'll get you set up first. Okay? If you're serious about this, we'll make that happen. We'll make that happen. All right? All right, next question. What if I already have an autoresponder? Do I have to get a new one? What if I already have an autoresponder? Do I have to get a new one? The answer is maybe. You see, it depends on which autoresponder you have and how seasoned it is. And so there's no way for me to answer that on the phone. Some of you guys have actually typed in the chat box and said, hey, Devon, I have an Aweber account, or hey, Devon, I have a GetResponse account, or hey, Devon, I have this other autoresponder. Do I have to get a new one? Maybe, maybe not. We're going to discuss that with you on the phone. And if you already have like an AWeber or a GetResponse, then there's probably like a 60 or 70% chance-ish that you do not have to get a new one, but it'll depend upon a few different things. It'll depend primarily on how seasoned your account is, but we're going to go over that with you over the phone one-on-one. What you'll notice about this program, ladies and gentlemen, is that this program is very personalized. We do everything one-on-one. This is high touch. This is very high touch. You actually have human beings to talk to and hold your hand and walk you through stuff. That's what separates us from so many other programs out there. Next question that you probably have. Can I promote whatever I want, that should say whatever I want, to my new email list? And the answer is yes. You can promote, all right, whatever you want to your own email list. This is your list, right? But remember, we're building you a list of people who are interested in making money online. So as long as you're promoting like business opportunities or affiliate products that have to do with making money online, you can promote whatever you want to your list. So if you're in some kind of business opportunity and you want people to jump in underneath you or join through your affiliate link or join your downline, yes. We have tons of members who we build their email list and we set up all the follow-up messages and all that good stuff. And then when they get the one-on-one coaching, what they say to us is, hey, I've got this business opportunity that I'm in. I want to promote this to my list. And we show them how to do that, right? Because this is your list. And as long as we're building you a list of people interested in making money online. So as long as it has to do with making money online, you can promote whatever you want to your email list, right? It's your list. And we're going to teach you how to monetize it. Next question. What if too many people start using this service? Then what happens is we close the doors temporarily until we catch up, all right? Because that is a possibility. We've gotten pretty close sometimes. So you want to get in while you can. Get in as quickly as you can. All right. We got 5 minutes left, as a matter of fact. 5.5 minutes left, as a matter of fact. And then we're going to call it a wrap, I guess you would say. But you want to get in as soon as you can. All right. You want to get in as soon as you can. Quick recap. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the special offer before this thing hits zero in the next 5 minutes. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to build your email list for you for less than $1.50 per subscriber. All right. I don't even think, like I said, you guys know what I did. I'm always, I think it should be this. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Let me get rid of that. I don't even know what I just pressed. All right. Hold on one second. That was weird. You got to love doing stuff live. All right. So, less than. All right, less than $1.50. So you're not gonna have to spend $3 per subscriber. You're not gonna have to. We'll do the done for you setup. We're gonna include all the 15 plus income streams of up to $997 per sale, and then we're gonna do 3 hours of one-on-one coaching. All right, we're gonna give you all that for free. All right, that stuff is a value of like $4,744. We're gonna give you guys all of this stuff for free. One more time, this is what we're building out for you. This is how the system will look. Your leads and your opt-ins. People interested in making money online, get onto your list. How big do you want your list? That is based on you and your budget. All right. We're going to set up the follow-up messages. And then each of the follow-up messages is going to offer this person a product or a service that will make them money. Or I'm sorry, that will make you money. And you'll earn an affiliate commission. And you'll earn an affiliate commission on everything. You'll earn an affiliate commission on everything. All right. So, let's see, we've already answered all the questions. Let me see how much time we have left real quick. Hold on one second. All right, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. All right. Yes, let me just read some of the questions that I know that you guys have got. Hold on one second. All right. Yes. Hold on, let me just read some of these. Hey, Devon, I filled out the request form. And when will your staff call me? They're going to call you as soon as they can. We keep pretty normal business hours. So, it's on a first come, first serve basis. So if you want, if you want to get off of this webinar right now and call the phone number that you see on that page, then go ahead and do that. Or if you just want to whip out your cell phone and call the phone number that you see on that page, we keep pretty normal hours. So just go ahead and do that. The page that you see after you filled out the application, go ahead and do that. All right. Go ahead and do that. All right. All right. Devon, I want a 20,000 person email list, but I might have to split it up into two. Can I do that? The short answer to your question is yeah, but you're going to have to talk to my staff about that. They'll explain how that works if you wanted to do something like that. All right. So yeah, if you wanted to do like 10,000 this month and 10,000 next month or something like that, yeah, you can do that. We can set you up to do something like that. All right. And again, not that we'll add 10,000 people to your list in 1 month. It might take us a little bit longer than that, but if you wanted to do the payment, if you wanted to do 20,000 people on your list and do 10,000 this month and 10,000, yeah, then we can do something like that. All right. All right. We'll go over that with you. We'll go over that with you. Yeah. So just when you talk to us, right? Devon, what is the discount for if I want a 10,000 or 15 or 20,000 person or 30,000 person list? We're going to go over that with you. Again, so if you, because the way this works, guys, is this works in bulk. So again, if the more opt-ins you get over 10,000, then we can actually discount how much you pay per opt-in on your list. So you can build a huge list for next to nothing, relatively speaking, as opposed to you trying to do it yourself. All right. 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 minute left. 1 minute left. EasiestSystemEver.com/letmein, or you should see the big button somewhere on this page. Hopefully, you see that. I made it live forever long ago. Go fill out the form. You've got a minute left to fill out the form, callback request form. Just call us back. We'll call you or you can call us. You'll have access to our phone number. We'll walk you through everything. Just plan on spending a couple minutes on the phone with us. We'll set up this entire system for you. We'll set up your autoresponder. We'll set up your follow-up messages. We'll insert all the affiliate links. We'll start building your list. People will automatically start getting messages. That's why it's called the easiest system ever, ladies and gentlemen, because we're doing all the heavy lifting. That's why it's the easiest system ever, because we're the ones doing all of the heavy lifting. All right? We're the ones doing all the hard work. Where are we time-wise? Time-wise, 30 seconds. All right. So that should just about wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just make sure I haven't gone through. Oh, there it is. That about wraps it up. We've got 20 seconds left. If you filled out the application, my staff will be in touch with you soon, and we'll get you set up as soon as possible. And there's only one thing left for me to give you, which I accidentally revealed. I told you that if you stick with me till the end of this webinar, I would give you the report with my top 2 underground list building traffic sources. And if you want that, just go to undergroundtrafficreport.com. Hold on one sec. Let me check on the timer. Yep, we're at 0. Go to undergroundtrafficreport.com if you want, and you can access my top 2 underground list building traffic sources. I told you for sticking with me till the end, I would make it worth your time, and I thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. And for all of those of you guys who filled out the whole bunch of you guys who filled out the application, the callback request form, we're going to be in touch with you as soon as possible. I know some of you guys have already gotten in touch with my staff, and congratulations on that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing me to share with you the easiest system ever. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my story with you. You guys rock. You rock. Undergroundtrafficreport.com if you want that. And if you're ready to get started, if you haven't already, which I think everybody has, easiestsystemever.com/letmein. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you soon, and I look forward to you becoming part of the easiest system ever and to me building your email list for you. And just setting you up over the course of the next 7 days with what took me 7 years. All right. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.